Hey there, YouTubers, it's the Level Designer, and I'm here with my new Blocktober video for the 22nd. And last we made a video, I was working with the Lyra starter pack with an Unreal Engine 5, so I figured I would continue working on this. Not sure how many episodes I'm going to go on for, but I figured a few more episodes at this particular level would be pretty good. So we're gonna go and continue to block out things. I did a bit of work on this area here, but I kind of want to detail the other command post a bit, or control point. So we kind of have this room, which excuse me, got some sniffles there. I'm not really entirely sure what we could have this be, but I like this kind of idea of maybe this is a place where there's a bunch of, you know, hackers or whatnot in this cyberpunk world. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this, just the block stuff that we've been doing. I'm going to go ahead and delete most of the cover that we made here. Gonna hit complete, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go into I'm gonna bring up some just examples. And I'm gonna go ahead and start to block this out. So what I want to try to achieve is a space that, you know, makes a lot of sense. So I'm thinking this could be maybe a certain hideout of maybe like a gang that would exist in this city is kind of where I'm trying to just go with it. So this is just going to be kind of a random place. So one of the things I'm going to do is I'm just going to put in a box here, and then I'm just going to put the box there. Again, I'm just going to try to make some interesting shapes here and there. So I'm going to extrude this down. I'm going to select this, just so I'm gonna put like a small little wall here for cover. And kind of my thinking with this is that maybe this is a group's hideout. Again, if you're familiar with like any of the cyberpunk worlds, like especially just the normal cyberpunk world that, you know, is in Cyberpunk Excuse me. 2077. You know, this could be just a plain hideout that exists. So, yeah, there's different things that we could really do. And one of those things is we could really play around with having this. So what I'm going to try to do is create like maybe a hole in the wall type of thing. So I'm going to go ahead and make this just a full on wall. I'm going to insert an edge loop, maybe actually a few, so I'm going to hit done, and then I'm just going to select these two. I'm just going to hit delete. I'm gonna try to see if I could extrude maybe this. I don't think so. So offset. No, I can't do the same thing that I could do in Pro Builder, which kind of sucks, but I don't think filling the hole would also do good. Maybe do that? No, that's not gonna do anything. Well, I might have to just keep it like that. And we could also maybe just add like maybe a frame around the doorway too. That doesn't necessarily sound like a bad, terrible idea. And we can also add some just shape to it. So if we just do that, I'm just going to extrude this out. Extrude. Extrude it. So that way we have a clear kind of separation. I might even go in here and see if I can like just lower that. So now maybe instead of just a hole in the wall, it's an actual door. So we're kind of wanting to think about all of the different stuff that could be in this area. So one of the things I'm going to try to do is kind of build out a nice little area. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make I'm just gonna make a couch. So I'm going to do this. And what we could do for, you know, a couch is we can kind of mirror what we have for the chairs in the club. So I can see we kind of did something a little bit more interesting. Ooh, excuse me. Oh. I'm gonna do offset, so so I'm just going to extrude this back side a bit. Extrude it again. I'm just gonna expand it, really. So just make it wide and big. That I could actually make some little arm rests. And that what we could do is we could just size it down. Get a little bit more skinnier. I'll just raise it up. I will go into here. I'll just kind of make something, so what you do is do something a little bit more interesting. So maybe we want to select this. Good. I'll just duplicate it. I'll just have it go on this side. There we go. We got kind of a couch. Again, we could always apply the material that we made. So if we just go and find our materials. With this, we can actually group all these together, like all of the others. So we have just like a little couch here that we have. Duplicate this. I'm gonna turn on snapping for the rotation. And we have a little area here that we can utilize. we could have another kind of wall here. Maybe it's just a half wall or something. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create kind of an area where maybe like a hacker could work at. So I'm going to just block out just like a general area. Just extrude that. I'm gonna play around with like the offset a little bit more. Just cause. Just make like a half decent computer desk, I guess. Doesn't seem like it would be too crazy to think that that would be a thing. Though, man, this this offset tool is kind of all over the place. But it is what it is, I guess. Okay, so I will now extrude it back a bit. I think that works. Just have to... I'm gonna turn off snapping and just kind of do this by eye. Again, always not a bad idea to just eye things and go about the way that makes the most sense. So yeah, I mean, those are pretty basic, bare bones computer desks. A computer desk. We don't really have to do too much, but I think what we want to do is have like a giant amount of television screens. So a part of that, what we could do is just take what we made over here and copy some of these cords down and whatnot. We can copy those and then we can just move those over to the hideout here. And we might have to really scale these differently, but I don't think that'll be too bad of a deal. So this one will just move this one. We're gonna... Whoa. We're gonna try to scale these around a bit, but I just want to have something that, you know, will make sense more. So... So here I'm gonna really just try to really sell the point that there's a lot of chords around here. Take a look at this and just make sure everything's good. I'm gonna go ahead and make a cylinder. And this I'm just going to create something that's going to work with this, I think. So again, I'm gonna just create like a custom chord. That's coming out of the back of the computer. Just so it looks like it's connected. That looks not too bad. Oh, what I could do is maybe this hacker, or whoever this person might be that would work at this station, maybe has a little bit more advanced technology, so we could actually make more advanced bigger monitors and screens and stuff, so we can go ahead and just create that. Again, the thing that we want to try to do is create just a story within this space. So we want to try to figure out, you know, who is this group? What sort of work, you know, may they do in a city like this? You know, they are probably mercenaries or something like that. So again, there's always something that we could just create So we have, you know, two types of monitors here, so we can really just expand this. So I could, you know, just duplicate this and just make a wide assortment of different screens and whatnot. So we can make this look a bit more cartoonish. So, that's looking pretty good. So we can add maybe another monitor this side. I am going to turn on just the snapping. And we could even duplicate this and maybe put just another monitor here. So you can really tell the type of person that probably would work in this room. You know, it has all of these different monitors and whatnot. Another thing that we could add that would expand this is we could have just servers. So if we just create another box, hit complete, we should be able just to make a simple server rack. Again, this might not look like much, but make it look a bit different. So we just do the offset, do it enough where it will. And what we could actually do is kind of keep this looking like this. Oh. So just select this, just to make sure it doesn't go past there. But we could add in an edge loop here, so we could maybe just add in a few edge loops. Cool. So with that, we can be able to select these and then just hit extrude. All you do is just extrude them enough where they come out like that. Hit accept. I could have other boxes with these. What we could do is we could just probably just I'm going to go into poly edit and I'm going to bring that in a bit. Do that, but I'm going to duplicate a few of them. I'm gonna make another box. I'm going to raise this up. Go to poly edit. I'm just trying to create interesting shapes in here. Trying to sell the idea that this is maybe like a server or something. It's not wanting to. Well, that's definitely not what I want. Extrude this a bit. I don't know, this could be a piece of technology. So what I'm going to do is hit accept, and then I'm just going to select all of these different objects. And I will group them together. And now we have a server. What we could do is maybe have a few different servers, so we could really tell that this guy is probably all over the place, I'd assume. So we might have one there. Might have a server back in this area. Maybe a couple. And again, what that does is it creates interesting opportunity to really play around with kind of these chord objects, so we could really, you know, duplicate these and really make this look really crazy. Something straight out of a cyberpunk world. But I really like playing around with these shapes. I think that they add a little bit to just the world itself. And again, you know, this might be something that we only bring out to a certain point. We could also really play around with the scales of some of these. What I want to do is I kind of want to fill this empty space with like different chords dangling all over the place and whatnot. I think that would look really interesting, and have like a lot more chords coming out of here. So again, what we could do is we could just create a cylinder here, and then we could just really just be able to really just shrink it down. Just have different chords. So we could extrude this out. Actually, hold on. I don't think that's working. Yep. So I'm just gonna rotate and extrude. I just want to create like a sense of just that this space was kind of half absurdly just thrown together, really. I might not even stop at just when it comes up here, but I could also continue to extrude and just rotate and just continue to just add in different kind of layers to it. It's like, you know, all I'm really doing is just working with a simple cylinder shape. And I can do a bunch of different stuff with like, you know, chords and whatnot. So you really do some interesting stuff just with simple shapes like that. This I'm gonna try to we have that. And maybe there's bigger chords as well. So maybe, you know, I mean, I think the sizes of chords in real life, they haven't necessarily really changed, I don't think, especially like power consumption and whatnot. But maybe in this cyberpunk world, there are bigger chords for these more powerful types of monitors. You know, that's something that we can always play around with, so it doesn't necessarily hurt to, you know, do something like that. Again, we'll turn off the, what do you call it, the snapping. But yeah, I think it'd be kind of cool to play around with some of this. And another cool thing that we could do is maybe these, of course this would require a lot more harder work, but maybe they require 2 chords because they're not so, maybe 1 chord's not enough. So again, that's something that we can really play around with. So let me play around with that idea actually. So we can, you know, select this and just play around with it. Of course, this one I'm gonna try to do something a little bit more different. So I'm gonna make this go back a bit towards the computer, but no, I think that's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, that's probably fine. So one of the things that I might do is I might just hit extrude. Oh. Nope. And just have this kind of like sit on there. And just have the chords kind of go in different directions and whatnot. So you can extrude this. And again, this might be kind of hard to do on just a normal kind of basis, but we could really play around with just the way this would look. And maybe you can make this kind of a little bit more smaller. But I'm thinking what we could do is just have this go towards the ground. So it's just drooping over. Extrude it, and then like right here we can actually start to have it just circle around. Again, we're just trying to capture just the basic idea of something, so it doesn't necessarily need to, you know, be perfect. But I think if an artist were to see this, especially an environmental artist, they would be like, oh yeah, like I could see that that clearly is what that is. And again, what we might do is we might work to bring some of this in so it's not all over the place like it kind of is right now. Again, just trying to you know, work on your rotations and whatnot and make sure that they make sense. It's not a bad way to go about it. Again, we'll just have to kind of work with what we have, but we can just create like a small little connection to the server, which would make sense. Again, you know, for most people, cable management is a thing that you don't want to see, but messy cable management is kind of a nice toolbox for artists to, you know, really bring a space like this to life. In my opinion, I don't know. I mean, I could be different in the matter, but you know. So we kind of have a chord there, which is pretty good. So we'll hit accept. Again, you see that the same thing kind of happened since it was duplicated. We don't necessarily I'll just delete it, and then I'll just add in another cylinder. So I'll just hit complete. I'll scale it down. Maybe this cord is gonna be placed in a different spot. I think a really nice way of really world building, especially world building within objects that, you know, are more everyday objects, is you know, taking a look at an object like a computer here or something, or a computer monitor, and just trying to do something that may look a bit off or weird about it, and just applying that kind of thought process behind those objects. So like with these computer monitors, you know, these are a lot more powerful, they're a lot more expensive and rare, and you know, it's not like there is not enough of them, but companies know that only if you have the means to make the money, you know, those people will buy them. And for a lot of people, a lot of ways to get money in this society would be from doing crime and illegal activities. So I was thinking about that sort of thing of like, you know, of course these guys are going to have a lot of money for a lot of this equipment because they do a lot of crime. Because mercenaries, you know, this is probably a more violent world than our normal one. It makes sense only for them to, you know, deal with problems like that. So I'm gonna try to move this around a little bit more. So right here, I'm gonna just try to fill out some of the space here, and just try to make a giant kind of line. Again, we want to try to make this look as much like a cord as possible, so adding, you know, a lot of curves, and you know, would be great. And we only want to keep things straight if they are completely dangling down. So, you know, there could be a spot right here that's holding all of these cords up, and this could just be dangling up towards that, and then it could be, you know, hanging. So of course with this, we want to make it dangle a little bit down here just due to physics, but you know, if we add in another one, make it dangle a little bit, but make it try to curve down, and try to make it look as natural as possible. And you know, I'm not looking at any, really looking at any references right now, which I probably would make this look better if I was, but I'm just trying to make just common sense decisions about it. The only thing that is really probably not good is maybe I need to straighten those out a bit. But yeah, I mean, I'm kind of just using, you know, common sense for that. And kind of at its peak, you know, we can have maybe some smaller pieces and kind of start thinking about, you know, going up. So I'll extrude maybe a few smaller pieces down here and just kind of continue just to inch by inch just really curve it. And then just kind of naturally make that curve. So what I'm thinking is this is going to actually come up to here and then maybe just end right there. So this is going to probably be a little bit more steeper than usual. And what we could do is just, again, fine-tune things just to make sure it's not all over the place. Which I think that's pretty good. So just go in, just make sure the face is selected. Oh, and just hit extrude. And just kind of find that natural curve. I think that's good. So hit accept. And what we could do as well is we could probably even duplicate some of these. I'm gonna turn on the snapping though, so I can have it be at 90 degrees. And what we could do is we could probably just kind of copy the same here. So they do kind of look like they're all connected. Might even move some around a bit. Might move some of them back, like this one, poking out of the screen. And yeah, we have this kind of neat little just hacker space. Again, we might want to always turn this around and then have let's go over here. Yeah, I mean, this looks like a huge mess, but it really does look like it's it really does look like it's yeah, just, I don't know, it looks really neat. We could even copy a television screen and maybe just have something back here. So maybe this guy is really concerned about like the status of you know, the servers. So he just has something up here that, you know, he takes a look at. I don't know, or maybe just a small little TV or something. I mean, it could be anything really. Again, you can go in and fine-tune these areas and make it look how exactly you want it to look. And yeah. We'll go ahead and save. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go into play mode and just take a look at it from my guide. If I can make it over there without dying. Oh yeah, that's so freaking cool. I love it. Nope. Nope. I got surrounded, guys. They are really giving me a hard time on this. Jeez. I think they're gonna win. Yeah, I'm really happy with this space. I like how it turned out. And just everything about this is really great and awesome. Well, I think that's a good stopping point for this video. So again, I want to thank everybody for watching, and if you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave a comment down below, and I will see you guys tomorrow with my next Blocktober video. This has been a really fun level to build, and I might make a few more episodes on this. But yeah, I think this is really going great, and I'd like to work more on this level, especially after Blocktober. But yeah, I want to thank everybody for watching, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.